Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with the Mix It Up Monday for June. And this month we have this really cool sketch with some mixed media already on there. And this is by Misty Murphy. I am going to turn my sketch, and I originally thought I might flip the tag, but I actually don't. I end up leaving the little tag banner in that actual same direction, but turn my layout completely because my pictures are portrait and not horizontal. I am going to use Bella Boulevard's Birthday Bash. I am working on using it up. I still have quite a bit, and I'm going to get some of it used up today, but I'm also going to bring in some of the embellishments I've got here, and then of course these papers. And then to go along with the papers and colors that I've chosen, the mixed media I'm going to use are, but both of them are, all of it is by Ranger. I've got some peacock feathers and some black soot and a very lovely tangerine dream. So I got my papers, my embellishments, my mixed media, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I decided I love the plaid look in the background of the sketch. So I am going to go ahead and use that as well. But instead of having a solid background, I decided that I was going to use this one that says happy birthday. And I really hesitated to do it, mostly because the other side of it is this rainbow paper that I love, but there's two of them. So I went ahead and used this paper. And since I'm pushing black soot through this little stencil, and then the other colors, of course, are dark enough and, bold enough to kind of stand out, I wasn't worried about this having words all over it. Now, I did my inking without placing anything, figuring out where I needed to do it. Sometimes that's what I do. My ADHD brain sometimes just goes for it. And then you got to come in behind and add more inking because obviously I pretty much cover it with my pictures. So I just am going to end up adding some more little stains, splatters, and splashes. These little cup stains, like rings or whatever, which I think are really fun. And so I do that with the black soot. And then I'm going to come in. Now this is a Delusion Shimmer Spray and Tangerine Dream. And I smushed that around because I've got that orange in the background. So I wanted to use the orange. And I wanted to focus kind of on this aqua tealy color. So that's why I'm going to use Peacock Feathers in Distress Oxide by Tim Holtz. And that's what I splatter. And I do some bigger splatters, which I don't believe end up getting completely covered. Some of them are covered a little bit. And then, so that's going to be the main focus of color is that orange and that tealy color. Orange is not always my favorite color. This is not offensive to me. And those pictures have that reddish orange hue in the background. So I thought that would work really well. So I used a piece of scrap paper to make my little fishtail. And I made the inky smear and stuff to where I could put it coming down from the top or from the side. And I do like it coming from the side because I like the fact that they have the title right on the banner, or, the fishtail or whatever. So I went ahead and stuck with that. But when I put it down here where I like it based off the mixed media, it's really low and kind of looks strange because there's that huge gap up there at the top and I don't really like it. So I am going to kind of change things up a little bit. I pull this scrap of, this is that rainbow paper I was talking about. It's on the back side of that. And I make a thick little banner, and I'm going to overlay that on top of the one I've already got. So it's not completely covering that area, but it's giving me a little more something and color up here at the top. Bringing that orange in, as well as a more of a tealy color. And then I'm going to add the word cake right here from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Now, I was going to put another word on there with these alphas, but I didn't have what I needed to do free cake or yummy cake, something that was going to fit right, that had the right colors. The only word I could do was yum, and I didn't really like the concept of writing yum cake. That sounded weird to me. So I am going to fix it. you're not going to see me fix it because I forgot to do it until after I was done with the video. But I do take a Tim Holtz word from one of the wordy bits that says free, and I put it right over the K and the E next to that cupcake. So it really says free cake at the end because that's what my niece is having right there. My sister brought cupcakes from Gigi's, but they offered her a piece of free cake at Pies and Pints, which is where we were. And so she, of course, took the free cake and took her cupcake home. So, yep, it is my niece's 22nd birthday party or birthday dinner. And this was just yesterday. Well, let's see. You're going to see this on a Monday. So we went to dinner Saturday. So part of the sketch also has like the bottom corner has a journaling space. Well, I don't want to do it the same direction as the sketch. So that is one thing that I do change. I put mine coming out, and I decided that I would put it on this little piece of paper. When I got that blue plaid, which is what my pictures are matted in, when I pulled that piece out, the other piece was this polka dot, and I thought that that would be a nice way to mat it and then put it down. So I pull out my black Sharpie and I just do all of my journaling because there's lines on here, so it's kind of like lined paper. And I just write that we're celebrating my niece's 22nd birthday at a place called Pies and Pints. And that we ordered 6 different kinds of pizza because you could do a half and half, so we ordered 3 pizzas, but half and half them. So we had different kinds of pizza, and that she got some free dessert. We had a good time and laughed a lot. And they spent the last 20 minutes of the dinner trying to get me to tell them, I don't know if you all know this, but I'm going to be a grandmother this fall, and we are having a baby name reveal this coming week. And so they were trying to find out the baby name possibilities, and I was not willing to budge. So they spent the last 20 minutes pulling out names and seeing if I would reply or respond to any of them. Barnabas is definitely not my future grandchild's name. I will say that, which was definitely one of the names my brother-in-law suggested. My family's so funny. So anyway, that is it. Here is the close-up, other than me adding the little word free right above, like I said, the K and the E on that little orange and teal strip. That is it. I love the way this turned out. I love the bright color. I love getting to use some stencils, adding some different kinds of mixed media in there. I did add a few of the little enamel dots right there on the side because that is also part of the sketch. And I love documenting these memories because we had a blast, and it was some very yummy peanut butter cake. So anyway, I would love it for you to go and check out everybody else who's hopping along with Mix It Up Monday. I would also love it if you give me a thumbs up if you like this video and or my layout. And I would love it if you come back and see me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. I also hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!